And we are just underway here at Horaceburg Gymnasium as we start the second half. Spartans with some work to do. Murphy with a loose ball. This is Mummy fighting for it. Carnegie Mellon will keep it. Hudapol kicks it right side to Liza Otto. Shots missed, and here comes Hageman the other way for Case. Kara Hageman gets her pocket picked. Murphy laid it up and in.
You see the synergy between the Tartans. They know each other well. This is what experience brings to your basketball club. You know what the other player is going to do. And they went right to the rack and scored an easy one as you get another bucket for Lisa Murphy, who's been quiet thus far this afternoon.
Hageman inside, and Kara Hageman gets one to drop. She's got 11. Hudapol, strong left-handed baseline shot. Missed it. McCoy with the rebound. Case 5 and 6 on the season.
Boy, does she have a dangerous shot off of the dribble, Ron. I've been quite impressed with her game.
This is Hageman, ball above her head in front of her Spartan teammates. Hageman steps back. It's a three, missed it long. Here comes Poss the other way. Hudapol inside to Murphy. Nice defense by Hageman that time. Kara Hageman reached in, knocked the ball away. Jess McCoy steps up, 17-footer, it's good. Jessica McCoy's got 8. Mayberger with the basketball now. It's Hudapol back to Mayberger. Lob inside, kicks it out. That's Poss for 3. Made a bunch of them in the first half. Missed that one. Murphy kept it alive, knocked it out of bounds. But Case will get it. Checking in for Hudapol off the bench is Anna Novak. Novak's in with 5 first-half points. Jackie Hudapol had a real strong first half for Carnegie Mellon. She had 9. Here's Coach Reimer talking to Jess McCoy, her leader on the floor. This is Emily Young with the basketball. Now it's Alex Roth. Roth to Kara Hageman. Hageman drives, left-handed shot, rolls and drops.
You see that they clear that side of the floor so that Kara can go to work and get to that strong left hand. She's very good with either or, but love to get her involved in offense. She's got 13 and starting to heat up.
Well, strong, I think, is the key word there. That was all strength as they found the open look inside. Carnegie Mellon, Liza Otto with the layup. She's got 9. Carnegie Mellon's big. Coach Jackie Hulla had said at one point when she took the job that she wouldn't recruit anybody that was under 5'9". And pretty much that has held true. She's got one player on the team this year who's 5'7". So here come the Tartans. They're up 9 at 51-42. Case was down 11 at halftime. They were down at as many as 16. It's a nice block shot that time by Jess McCoy. Here's a good look at it. Poss gets her shot blocked by Jessica McCoy. McCoy's got 11 blocks on the season coming into today. Otto with it. Now it's Poss, lob inside to Murphy. Murphy double teamed underneath. Goes straight up against Mummy. Missed it back of the rim, and we've got a whistle and a foul underneath. It's going to go against Carnegie Mellon. Murphy with her foul, that's her second.
And boy, would that change the complexity of the game if the Spartans could get her in foul trouble. I mean, it's just 2 and you still got a long ways to go, but it's something to consider down the road.
Case spreads that offense. They'll take Mummy, who Murphy's guarding, and they'll bring Laura Mummy all the way out in the far corner and then try to work it inside. If they can get Murphy, that presence from the inside outside, it could work in their favor. Here comes Carnegie Mellon the other way. Alex Roth with good defense and just pretty much tackled Lisa Murphy. She wasn't going to let her get the layup, and that's well done. The foul's on the floor, so it won't be a shooting foul. Get a nice look at the work of Alex Roth that time, the junior guard out of St. Louis.
Yeah, that's as good a foul as they come, Ron. I mean, you got a guard working in transition against one of the best post players in the league and one of the best finishers, and denying her that bucket is huge.
Great ball movement. Murphy went up, didn't get a shot off, but she was fouled by Mummy. Foul's on Hageman. Called on Kara Hageman. But the ball movement led to that really nice look by Lisa Murphy. So Murphy on the afternoon so far is doing very well from the foul line. She was 5 of 6 from the foul line in the first half, and she makes her first here in the second half. She's got 12 points, 8 of the 12 coming from the foul line. Here's McCoy the other way. With Liza Otto on her, it's McCoy and Roth and Young, Hageman, as well as Mummy on the floor right now for Case. This is Roth, gets a screen, puts up a 3, missed it short. Murphy grabbed the rebound. Quickly down the floor, here comes Carnegie Mellon. This is Poss into a triple team, and she walked with the basketball.
You see a wall of Spartans right there. 3, count them, 4 white uniforms right there, and that's what you have to do. You have to clog the paint, and if you need to use more than one body, you got to do what you got to do.
Approaching 5.5 minutes left in this third period. And a whistle, 3 seconds. Kara Hageman's going to get called for 3 seconds. So it's a turnover for Case. Checking in as the freshman off the bench for Case, it's Hillary Hellman. Alex Roth will take a seat. Roth was 6 points all in the first half. Hellman, Hillary Hellman had 4 points in that opening half. Hudapol with the basketball. With Mummy on her. Back to Hudapol between the circles. They get it inside to Murphy. And Murphy, they're going to call a foul on Hageman. That was a late whistle. I think Jackie Hulla had something to do with that whistle. The call was made right in front of her. And there's a good look at Kara Hageman as she played defense. That's her 3rd foul. So Hageman's going to come out. Hageman will take a seat. Darby Kreinberg is now in for Case to replace Hageman. Murphy inside with Kreinberg and Young. Shooting foul. Foul will go against Case. It will go against Hillary Hellman. There's Hellman coming in and helping out defensively. And Hellman's going to pick up the foul. That's her 2nd. So back at the line is Lisa Murphy. Murphy, 69% free throw shooter on the season. She has been to the line a lot this afternoon here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. And she is shooting much better than a 69% clip. 7 for 9. This is Hellman with Poss on her. Case is down 12. Hellman was pushed out of bounds. Foul will go against Poss. Lindsey Poss picks up her 3rd. She's been a key player. She's got 15 first half points. Poss is going to take a seat with 3 fouls. Jen Mayberger will come back in. Mayberger, an original starter with 2 points in the first half. Just about midway through this third period here. 5 minutes left. Case is down 12. They were down as many as 16 in that opening half. Early at 18-15, they had cut that Carnegie Mellon lead to 3. Nice feed inside and a whistle away from the ball. Fouls on Kreinberg. No wonder she was wide open. They called her for pushing off. Jess McCoy with a nice attempt at a steal, saved it. Liza Otto comes up with it. McCoy went up into the stands. Now she's back on the floor. This is Hudapol. And they work it around. Mayberger, 3 in the air, missed it long. Murphy with the rebound, off the glass, won't go. And Kreinberg comes down for Case. Quickly down the floor, it's Jess McCoy. McCoy and Kreinberg working the ball for the Spartans. This is Young looking inside to Mummy. Goes to Mummy with Murphy on her. Draws the defense, try to kick it out. Good hands by Hudapol. Hudapol off to Otto. Otto down the floor. Step up shot. Missed it. Kicks it back out. This is Novak. Anna Novak with it. Now to the left side to Mayberger. Top of the key. They're going to swing it inside to Murphy. And foul on the floor by Kreinberg. Darby Kreinberg's going to do everything she can to tie up Lisa Murphy.
But you see the ball continues to move, and when it does, you're going to do yourself a lot of favors and weave your way into some shots that you might not normally get.
Kreinberg will take a seat. Back in for Case will be Ada Ambergy. Murphy with 15 points. This is Young with the basketball. Hellman inside, and Novak's going to come up with a loose ball. Good defense that time by Carnegie Mellon. Here comes Hudapol. This is Otto with it. Mayberger. Hudapol saves it. Beautiful pass inside. Murphy missed the shot, and she was fouled once again. So Lisa Murphy is getting to know the free throw line very well.
Yep, she's been a regular customer at the stripe, but you love those hard-nosed fouls. That sends a message to the offense that you're not going to give up anything easy.
She'll get 2 more free throws. She is 8 of 11 from the foul line. Makes them both. 10 of 13. The lead is at 15. This is the largest it's been since it was a 16-point spread late in that opening half. McCoy draws the foul. Hudapol will get called for the foul. Case has not scored in about 3 minutes, Eddie.
Yeah, there's just going to be some cold stretches that you're going to have every night out, but you really don't want to have a cold stretch in the third quarter because that's really a pretty crucial part in the game.
McCoy 1 of 2. She's got 9. This is Hudapol. Brings it back. Works it inside. Murphy with an easy look. There's the first easy basket that Lisa Murphy has had this afternoon. They have made her work. They've fouled her. They sent her to the line. She's done a nice job there. And when she's gotten the ball inside, they've doubled down on her. Mummy underneath Murphy. Missed it. It hung on the rim but would not go. Mayberger the other way. Otto with it with a ball fake. Dribbles left. Threw it to Hudapol and threw it out of bounds. Off the bench checking in for the first time for Carnegie Mellon is McCoy. Checking out will be Hudapol. McCoy, a 6-foot sophomore guard out of Bergen County Tech, and that's in New Jersey, Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. McCoy is 21. This is Jessica McCoy for Case. Mummy with a shot, missed it long, and Otto with the rebound. Down the floor to McCoy, early action for her, and the ball is lost out of bounds. (59-43). Just over 2 minutes left to play in this third quarter. This is the first game of University Athletic Association play for both of these teams. Case is 5-6 on the season after non-conference play. This is Roth who continues to keep the basketball. Now it's McCoy with a screen, step back 3, missed it right. Here comes Novak the other way. Carnegie Mellon is 11-0. This is Murphy with a wild shot and it goes. Lisa Murphy, not much you can do to defend that. Here's another look at the body control that she has as Hellman scores the other way. Hillary Hellman with her first basket of the second half. She's got 6 on the afternoon.
We love the fact that the Spartans are answering on the other end, but you need stops. I mean, you have to slow down this Tartan offense if you want any chance late in the fourth quarter.
Shot missed, but Murphy with a rebound. Going to get it back out. They'll swing it. McCoy in the corner now to Mayberger. Kicks it out top to Novak. Back to Mayberger. Works it inside to Murphy, who had position on Mummy.
Boy,
Case had no backside help that time.
Way too many possessions where the Tartans have had all 5 players touch the ball even before the shot clock got down to 20. Everybody touched the ball early in the shot clock, and that's why you get an easy one.
Coach Reimer wants a timeout. Her team will huddle around here. There's a good look at it, and we'll take a timeout too. Spartans down 20, minute left in the third period.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Eddy, in a series that has been dominated by Case over the years, the Spartans have won 32, lost only 12 games against Carnegie Mellon, and they've won 8 of the last 10 times they've played. So in a series that has been all Case, today it's all Carnegie Mellon. 63-45, and Emily Young was fouled before the shot, so the shot's on the floor. Fouls on Jen Mayberger, that's her second.
Well, Ron, we talked about the youth on the Spartans' end and the experience from Carnegie Mellon, and thus far it's been proving to be the biggest difference.
There's a turnover that leads to points, and now it's the 20-point spread.
15 points for Carnegie Mellon off of Spartan turnovers, a pretty high number in that department.
Mummy with a shot. Here comes Mayberger, quickly down the floor. Otto was fouled. As Otto went up for it. Ambergy with the foul. So 12 fouled 12. That's Ambergy's first foul. Checking to see if dinner reservations are good. We'll have to wait till the end of the men's game. Men follow this one. Men will tip at about 5 o'clock. Both men's teams 7-4 coming into the opener of conference play. 30 seconds left to play third period. Case is down 22. That's a 3 and it's a long one. And Ambergy with her second 3 of the afternoon.
Pretty fearless shot on her part. You love to see the encouraging shot selection from the freshman.
McCoy missed it long. Ambergy with the rebound. 5 seconds to shoot. Young with it. Hellman with a shot. Two-handed shot went and she was fouled. Fouled by Mayberger as she shot it with 0.4 of a second left in the third period. So Hillary Hellman with the basket. She's got 8. She'll look for 9 at the foul line. That is Brooke Orcutt with the cell phone right there, a former Spartan player who is, I think, still on campus getting her master's degree, and she's an assistant coach this year, so she can practice with the team, and they can have enough players to practice because they only have really 8 or 9 healthy bodies. So say hello to Brooke Orcutt as we head into a timeout. Spartans are down 67-51 as we head into the final 10 minutes of play. We'll be back after this break.
Everyone loves a comeback, right? Especially when that comeback is Queso Diablo from Qdoba, full of spicy satisfaction to take you straight to queso bliss. That fiery, smoky sensation you've been craving has returned. Celebrate the comeback of Queso Diablo, available now and for an infinite time, only at Qdoba Mexican Grill.
Eddy, when we were in that break, you made what I thought was a very insightful comment, and it was you know, all of a sudden Lisa Murphy has 21 points. Case had done such a great job with her in most of that first half. Really, most of her points came from the free throw line. Actually, all of them, but 4. But in the second half, she has been a different story.
Well, and you said it too, Ron. I mean, about midway through the third quarter, she got her first easy bucket, and then once you get the first, then you get the second, then the second, and then the third. I mean, she's been so active in the rebounding department that she's going to the line, has been to the line 14 times, and 23 points. I mean, that adds up really fast. A strong third quarter for her.
Hellman from just inside the foul line missed it, and Poss comes down with a rebound. So we start this fourth and final quarter with Case down 16. They were down 11 at halftime. Long 3 missed by Poss. This is Hellman with the rebound. It's Jess McCoy who will bring it up. They were down by as many as 20 in that third period. The closest this game has been, as Hellman's going to pick up a ball off of McCoy's ankle. The closest this game has been is 3 points at 18-15, which was obviously very early on. Since that time, it has been Carnegie Mellon. This is Hellman just inside the three-point line, missed it long, and Murphy comes down with a rebound. How many rebounds does Murphy have, Eddie? She
11.
Was averaging 11. She's got 11?
She got her season average.
So her season average point-wise is 27. She's got 23. 23 points, 11 rebounds so far. They try to work it inside to Hudapole. Ball goes out of bounds. Jackie Hulla, the head coach at Carnegie Mellon, not happy with that. It was just a bad pass. Coming out will be Mayberger, and checking in is Liza Otto. Mayberger out with 4 points. Otto is in with 9. Actually 11. She's got 11. This is Jessica McCoy for Case. In a perfect world, McCoy would not be the point guard for Case, as Hegeman misses inside. Case has really been hit hard with injuries. Mummy, one of the players who hasn't played a whole lot this year, and when she's played, and she's playing out there right now, she has not played at 100% because of her back. She's got really rough back issues. But back to the point guard conversation. Casey Yu, a freshman out of Sugar Land, Texas, was scheduled to be the starting point guard for Coach Reimer this year. And in October, Yu tore her ACL, so she is out for the season. So that point guard position is really, and then another freshman who was going to see some time off the bench as a point guard also got hurt. So McCoy is really stepping up and filling in as she tries to defend Murphy that time, but it's really hard to defend Lisa Murphy once she gets the ball inside and has position. This is Mummy with it. Mummy off the left-handed layup, missed it. And down with the rebound is Hudapole. Tartan's doing what they do very well, and that's ball movement. They work the perimeter, they find an open look. In the first half, when Case really shut down the inside, as Hellman's going to pick up a foul. When Case shut down the inside, it was Carnegie Mellon taking the outside and running with it.
Mm-hmm.
Shot it well, made 5 3-pointers. Feed inside, it's Murphy. Murphy, boy, it looked like she traveled. They say she kept her pivot foot.
Yeah, a 14-point third quarter for Lisa Murphy. I mean, great players can heat up with the flip of a switch, and that is just how good she is.
She's got 27 points as Case goes inside to Jessica McCoy. Nice feed that time inside by Emily Young. McCoy's got 11. That lead's been at 20 a couple of times, and it's going to be at 20 once more as Liza Otto has 13. 73-53, 6:45 left to play in this game. The men will follow. Case and Carnegie will tip off at 5 o'clock, both teams at 7-4 in the season. Three-pointer by Hellman, it's missed, and the long rebound comes out to Novak. Novak down the floor to Hudapole. Feeds a cutting Murphy, shot went up, she missed it, but she was with the presence of mind to put that shot up with the left hand as she was being fouled, so she'll go to the line, she'll shoot 2. It's Jen Reimer talking to Laura Mummy.
I think that the free throw line, Ron, is going to start charging Lisa Murphy rent. 15 trips to the line, and we still have about 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. That's a lot of looks.
She's only missed 3 of now 16 attempts. Largest lead of the afternoon at 22, 75-53. That foul was on Hellman. That was her 4th. Got a jump ball situation as Hellman went up. Shot was blocked by Poss and Novak, and Hellman came back down with it. Case will keep it on the possession arrow. McCoy will do the inbounds. Mummy and Hellman are out there. The ball goes to Mummy with Poss on her. Plenty of time to shoot. 16 seconds on the shot clock. McCoy with it, feeding it inside to Hageman. Hageman kicks it out to Mummy. Nice look. Shot won't go. Whistle and foul underneath, and the ball's going to stay here on Case's end. The foul will go against Carnegie Mellon. Foul's going to be against Zoe Zawisa. That is her 2nd. Jen Mayberger off the bench for Carnegie Mellon. She'll take the place of Anna Novak. Novak's heading to the bench with 5 points. Mayberger checks in with 4. Emily Young, ball above her head. Now it's Hellman. Turnaround shot, missed it short. Case has just not shot well this afternoon. What is their field goal percentage at this point with 5:52 left?
Last I checked, it was 37%, 36.5%, give or take. Very pedestrian.
On the season, though, kind of what they shoot. 38% from the field on the season. That's Murphy again inside. Boy, this second half has been a complete different story than the first half when it comes to defending Lisa Murphy. This is Mummy with Murphy on her. Hook shot, glass won't go. Hudapol with the rebound. Poss with it, dribble between her legs, brings it back out. Mayberger swings it left side. Good ball movement. That's Hudapol working against Jessica McCoy. Takes her baseline, missed the shot, got her own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Well, and again, and another possession for the Tartans where all 5 players touched the ball early on in the shot clock.
That is the first basket of the second half for Hudapol. She had 9 points in the opening half. She's got 11. We'll take a timeout. Spartans are down 26 with 5:03 left. So at this point in a game when you're down 26 with a young team against a veteran team, it was clearly youth versus experience today, and experience has won in resounding fashion. At this point, when down 26 with 5:03 left, if you're one of these young players for Case, you're playing as hard as you possibly can because there's a lot to be done yet in the last 5 minutes. I mean, you want to walk off the floor if you're a Case player feeling good about how you played.
That's a lot of tape that you can break down in 5 minutes. I mean, that's a good couple dozen possessions that you can look at and try to build off of something for the future.
Hellman with the steal in the basket. So Hillary Hellman, one of those youthful players, the freshman, gets her 10th point of the afternoon. Carnegie Mellon has been beating teams by an average of 27 points, and they are very close to that right now against Case.
And really, Ron, the first time that the Spartans had numbers, too. I mean, Carnegie Mellon has been able to push the tempo in transition against Case really well. They've done that against just about every team that they played, so that's nothing new.
Hageman looks tired to me out there. She has had a challenge today. Her and Mummy and lots of other players have switched off against Lisa Murphy. Whistle away from the ball, 3 seconds on Murphy, but Hageman looks winded.
And don't forget, I mean, in the game on Monday against John Carroll, Spartans rotated 7 players because they had to, because they needed their best players in the rotation just about every minute, and that's really going to be the case for the rest of the year. A very tight rotation because of the youth.
Youth and the injuries. There were really only 8 healthy players this afternoon. Mummy's going to check in, back in for Case. And she's going to give Kara Hageman a rest. This is Mayberger with the basketball for Carnegie Mellon. Nice feed inside from Hudapol to Murphy. Lisa Murphy does just as well, I think, with that left hand as she does with the right hand. She shoots 70% from the field on the season. That's Hellman, a 3 in the air. Hillary Hellman with 13 points. She, along with Kara Hageman, lead the Spartans this afternoon in scoring. This is Hudapol inside off the glass.
Well, they've got some crafty scorers. I mean, just about anything that has touched glass or touched iron has gone in for them.
Roth for 3, in, rolls around. Spartans have cut the lead to 22. There were 2:30 left. Drop back into that zone. Good ball movement. Outside, back inside. A rare miss by Murphy that time. Here comes Hellman the other way.
I was going to say, I can't remember the last Lisa Murphy miss.
Roth again for 3. Missed it long. Mayberger down with a rebound. That's Lindsay Poss. She has 17. She had 15 points in the opening half. It's her first basket of the second half. So after today, Case will stay here at home. They'll host Washington University out of St. Louis next week as jump ball situation, Carnegie Mellon's way. So on Friday next week, they'll take on the Bears of Wash U here at Horsburgh at 6 o'clock. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Maroons of Chicago. The University of Chicago will be in here for a 2 o'clock tip. Alexis Ambergy is back in the game for Case. And Carnegie Mellon, on the flip side, they'll be at home as well next weekend. They'll be at home in Pittsburgh against Chicago on Friday and Wash U on Sunday. So Wash U and Chicago travel to Pittsburgh and Cleveland next week. That'll be the real test for this Carnegie Mellon team. Are they a 12-0 top 25 team in the country? They'll see 2 teams, 2 programs, one historically in Wash U who has been outstanding for a very long time. You know, as you look at the strength of schedule of these 2 teams as they went into today, Case was actually ranked higher strength of schedule. They were ranked 48th in the country strength of schedule, as Carnegie Mellon's was not very good. They were, I think, at 118. But they've certainly proven, at least today, to Case that they're worth their top 25 and undefeated mark. We're just inside a minute to play now. This has been a Carnegie Mellon basketball game ever since it was 18-15 Tartans early on. Offensive foul against Carnegie Mellon. The foul is against Zoe Zawisa. Hellman, step back 3, missed it long. Ball is controlled and kept by Novak for Carnegie Mellon. And they're just going to wind this one down. There were literally only a 0.2 of a second, the difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we're at 12 seconds. This is McCoy, ball above her head. Hudapol, who's played very well today. 4 seconds, back to McCoy. Shot clock is off, 0.6 of a second remain on the game clock. 85-61. And that will do it. Carnegie Mellon with a very convincing 85-61 win over Case today. They improved to 12-0 on the season. Case will drop to 5-7.